Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Voodoo Blends by Jack. Jean here. Today, I am blending for someone very, very special, and that's my Aunt Kathy. Um, if you knew her, you know this is going to be the right term that I can call her. She had a sassy sparkle. She was the kind of woman who could be straightforward, spunky, and still make you feel loved like you belonged at the table. She passed away on just this past Thursday, on July 30th, surrounded by family, and after a brief diagnosis with pancreatic cancer. So today, I want to honor her the way my body remembers her: smiling, humming, and living from inside out. She never edited her spirit. So I'm not blending something heavy. I'm blending something that feels like sunlight in the kitchen, cards on the table. She loved to gamble, and laughter that clears the air. So before I even pick up a cotton ball or a bottle, I'm setting an intention. And Kathy, this blend is for your sparkle, for the love you fed people with, the way you showed up, real, warm, and a little spicy. All right, so uh, Sassy Sparkle with Balsam Air, and I'll explain in a moment. So, bright citrus, joy, energy, a little spiciness for that backbone, a little sacred resin for comfort, and then Balsam Fir, because at the end, she was really struggling with her breathing. And this is the way that I'm honoring what I know now to be true, and that she can breathe again. So this balsam fir is kind of like, it's not respiratory support. It's kind of like a symbol of that moment when that tightness kind of lets go, when the chest softens, when the body doesn't have to fight anymore. And kind of like that clean Minnesota air that fills the lung when you step outside and realize you don't have to brace yourself. You just have to inhale. All right, so one by one drop, like in my typical fashion. We're going to start with, come on, you all know it. We're starting with Sweet Orange. I mean, she is my family member after all. And if we're going to say sparkle and sassy, we're going to say Sweet Orange. All right, so here we go. This is the warmth. This is the warmth when you have overwhelmingness. Overwhelmingness? I don't know if that's a word. Oh, we got two. Okay. It's comfort, it's kindness, it's the light in the room. It feels like Kathy's cooking love. She loved food and kind of put it out there like, I'm glad you're here. Here you go. That's your sweet orange. So there we go. A little bit. Two. Okay. Lime. Lime is truly the sparkle, right? Lime, quick wit, break pop. Let's go. Makes this blend feel alive and playful. Now, I wish I could do a half a drop. Lime can be pretty potent. Ooh, just one. One works, so 2-to-1 so far. I don't know why I say that. Like I'm really going to remember when we get down here. All right. Bergamot. Again, confidence with charm, social ease, a little lift to the heart. If orange is the sunshine, lime is the sparkle, bergamot is where you realize you're going to be okay in the middle of all of this. So, one drop of bergamot, however you want to pronounce it. We got citrus. I mean, that's citrus going on there. How can that not be citrus? So we're gonna add a little warmth, a little spiciness that Aunt Kathy had. Well, she had a lot of spice. Let's be clear. I don't know why I was saying a little. Ginger. So here's our backbone of warmth, courage, that spunk that says, I said what I said. Now I mean it. It's real. Okay? A little bit of ginger here. Still kind of curious about what's actually going to happen at the end with all of this, of the 2-1-1 ratio. Ooh, yeah, there's that spicy. There's the spunk. Still got the citrus going on. Gotta love that ginger, that just a little bit of warmth. Okay. frankincense because it's a steady oil for me. I need a little spiritual grounding. It's the breath, it's the presence. For when grief, you kind of just feel like you're floating away or tightening up. This is come on back, breathe, we're here. So, one frankincense, maybe, maybe. Sorry, just had a moment lapse of I don't know what. Okay, okay, one. Mmm, beautiful, beautiful together. Softened ginger a little bit, but not a lot. But it's got that resin, that back, that I don't want to say backbone because I call ginger the backbone. Definitely. Oh, this is beautiful right here and right now. Oh, this. Okay, but I can't forget the balsam fir. Now I looked at other respiratory type oils that think you breathing, like black spruce was another one I thought was a little too gentle. Eucalyptus a little too in the face. So balsam fir is kind of it all came together when I was looking at these citrus and a little bit with that ginger. So here's the respiratory support, but it's also it's a memory. It's that evergreen feeling that clears the space without making you cold. It feels like a deep breath on a porch, opening the windows after cooking, fresh air moving through. All right, so here we go. I have a feeling that this, wow, we got two. Might be a little overpowering. Definitely going to be overpowering now. Okay. Oh, okay, yes, yes. It would have probably been a lot happier with one. Two works. Wow, that's a breath of fresh air right there. Okay, I can still smell the ginger. I can still smell the lime. When I did two, okay, well, we're gonna do one more bergamot. I don't smell that anymore. I mean, I'll be honest, I could have stopped at frankincense. This was already perfect. Mm, that's this is beautiful. I kind of calmed down a little bit of the sassy sparkle. I That frankincense is coming forward. Um, yeah, this is it. This is sassy sparkle for Aunt Kathy. Oh, beautiful ginger. I can still smell, and you can even hear I've kind of come down a little bit. Like adding that bergamot really gave me that. Just I captured it. The sweet orange, the lime. It's okay. All right. So as I breathe this in, I know I can see her. I can see her smiling face. I can see her humming. I can see that energy, that kind that makes everyone else kind of loosen up and laugh. Um, and that's what this blend is for. It's not to erase the grief. It's not to force happiness. Just bring back some light into the room and remind us that love has a personality. And Aunt Kathy, love had sparkle. Sass. So Aunt Kathy, thank you for the love you fed into your family, my family. Thank you for the laughter. Thank you for being fully yourself. Everyone watching, if you've lost someone lately, I'm holding you gently in this moment. Happy blending. Until next time. Signing off.